Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
In the corner, Wiggins, one dribble, three ball, got it! Chauncey Wiggins from way downtown. Somerville to Malou, fills it up and in. Steal by Miles, look out, Pop-Up play. Hey! A dunk by Cam Miles.
On the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital, this is Florida State basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Now, let's go courtside with the call of the game. Here's the voice of the Seminoles, Jeff Culhane.
Well, the lights are out, the blue and gold LEDs flashing as Pitt awaits their announcement of their starting lineup here on their home floor on senior night at the Peterson Event Center. Starting lineups for Luke Laux' Florida State Seminoles. Tomas Bassong, 6'8 freshman out of Paris, France. Robert McCray, the fifth, the 6'4 senior out of Columbia, South Carolina. 15.6 points, 5.9 assists per ball game. Chauncey Wiggins, the 6'10 senior out of Atlanta, 12.5 points per game. Lachey Jones, the 6'7 senior out of Neptune Beach, 12 points per ball game. And Alex Steen, the 6'9 senior out of Panama City Beach, 7 points, 7 rebounds a contest. The Noles head coached by Luke Laux in year number one, assisted by Jim Moran, Michael Fly, Derwin Kitchen, Gerald Gillian, and Chris Kent. Before we give you the starters for Pitt, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane back in our Renewal by Anderson courtside seats here at the Peterson Event Center. Blake Lundy's in the studio. Starting lineups for Pitt. They'll start Cam Corn, a name we know well. 6'10 senior out of Allen, Texas, 13 points, 7 rebounds a game. DeMarco Minor, 6' fifth-year senior guard from Chicago, 9 points, 3 assists a ball game. Amari Witherspoon, a 6'4 freshman, Bowie, Maryland, 7.2 points per game. Roman Cialepa, 6'6 freshman from Brisbane, Australia, 10.4 points, 5.2 rebounds per game. A top offensive rebounder in ACC play here this season. And Barry Dunning Jr., the 6'6 senior, Mobile, Alabama, 12 points, 5.7 rebounds per ball game. The Panthers are head coached by Jeff Capel in year 8, assisted by Tim O'Toole, Mylan Brown, and by his brother, Jason Capel. All right, let's get our Scott and Wallace keys to success in this one here this evening. And for the Noles, the keys, let's push the pace in this one, as Pitt only plays 6 players. They want to be deliberate and slow it down. They're rated 340th of 365 in pace according to KenPom. One and done. Pitt is the 4th best offensive rebounding team in ACC play with near 12 offensive rebounds a night. And McCray leads the way, 18.4 points per game in 8 ACC road games, and continued effort to take care of the basketball. Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Time now for the Everge tip-off. Everge, the official electrification and renewable energy partner of Florida State Athletics. It'll be Steen and Corin jumping center circle. The Noles, their road garnets, garnet tops, garnet shorts, Seminoles across the chest in gold. Gold numerals trimmed in white as well. The Garten gold spear pointing to the sky. Pitt, their home whites, white tops, white shorts. Pitt across the chest in that script blue font, blue numerals, and the blue stripe down the right side of the uniform. The gold Panther head logo on the left side of the shorts as well. Our officials in this contest, Bill Covington Jr., Tony Chiazza, and Tony Padilla. Covington, his 84th game this season. He was in Charlottesville last night for Virginia Wake Forest. Tony Chiazza's 84th game work this year. He was in Chapel Hill last night for Carolina Clemson. And Tony Padilla's 89th game of the season. He was in Cincinnati last night for BYU and Cincy. All three of these officials, it's their second Florida State game work of this year. All right, we are ready to go. Late night action, so much on the line for both these teams, Florida State and Pitt. March is upon us. And a fake out on the toss in the air by Bill Covington. Ball in the air. Tap is saved by LeJay Jones near the timeline. Far sideline into Robert McCray the fifth. And we are underway. Here's Jones, left wing Steen. Steen, cross-court pass, knocked away out of bounds on a cross-court attempt to Wiggins. It'll be Florida State ball. Dunning got his hands on that one. And so Florida State will have it. Near side, tough angle. There's Basong into Steen. Now back over. Jones with it. Jones to McCray. McCray attacking Minor in the paint. Tough up balance shot. In and out, no good. Off the window. And the rebound to Cam Corrin. Tough angle for the shot by McCray. Corrin the rebound. Minor swings it now. Witherspoon. He and Martin Somerville know each other well. Lob down low. Cialeppa underneath. Puts it up. Missed it. No. Good challenge by Jones near the rim. Outlet McCray, middle of the floor. Rob shaking and baking all the way in. Lost it in the air, but a whistle and a foul call. Got hit on the chin. And Tony Padilla all over that call. Foul's going to be called on DeMarco Minor. That's his first foul of the night. And Robert McCray headed to the line to shoot two. McCray, as we mentioned, 18.4 points per game in 8 ACC road games this season. And he's been just tremendous. Free throw on the way. Got it to go. Now 13 points away from 1,600 in his career. Not a packed house by any means here at the Pete. McCray misses the second one, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It's off of Dunning. Will stay with Florida State. Late tip, late in the season. And again, this is a tremendous venue for hoops, but not a large crowd tonight. Inbound to Jones, shot in the way, good, count it, and the foul. And that is a foul on Amari Witherspoon, and that's a 3-and-1 for Jones in the near corner. Witherspoon leaned into him, bumped him, and nearly knocked Jones to the floor. A chance at a 4-point play for LeJay Jones. Not quite a Mitchum strong in the paint, but that's a Mitchum and one along the perimeter right there for Jones. So a 4-point possession right here for the Garnet and Gold. The lefty at the line. Free throw. And in and out, no good. And over the back on Basong, battling Cialeppa underneath. So it'll go back the other way. Florida State starting 1 of 3 from the free throw line here in this one early. Here's some full court pressure. Knocked away out of bounds by McCray. Almost off of Witherspoon. And Luke Laux taking a quick peek at it. Well, we challenged this early in the game. I don't think they're going to. We talked with Coach Laux about Ryan Schneider, Michael Rubin, and couldn't quite get the challenge in. It was a late ask. Luke Laux wanted to get a challenge in, but unable to get the attention of Tony Chiazza. All right, 4-0 Florida State, middle of the lane. Corrin attacking Steen, lowers the shoulder, knocked away by Steen, out of bounds. Great hands by Alex along the baseline. It'll stay with Pitt. Just over a minute into our ball game, 4-0 Florida State. A 4-point possession on the last one by the Noles. Fired out to Dunning from along the baseline. Cross court over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon. Zone defense here. Witherspoon on the drive, pull-up jumper, got it. Amari Witherspoon at 7.2 points per game. Knocks in the mid-range jumper. Pitt's on the board, 4-2. Man-to-man defensively by the Panthers. McCray will weave out front to Jones. Jones, hand off Basong. Basong, Steen, top of the key, guarded by Corrin. Dribbling right wing, hand off Basong. He'll drive all the way in. Tough shot, good with the left hand by Tomas Basong around Cam Corrin. 6-2 Florida State. Nearly 2 minutes into our ball game. Late into the night here in Western PA. Crossing over. Corin now top of the key. Guarded by Steen. Man-to-man defensively. Corin, right wing, picks it up, looking for help. Back Witherspoon. Witherspoon, guarded by Steen. Witherspoon, Minor in the corner. Minor, bounce pass down low. Corin, 8 to shoot. Cross-court pass. Dunning, a left wing. 3-ball money. Barry Dunning Jr. from way downtown is 48 3 of the year. Second most for the Panthers. McCray, pass inside to Steen on a cut. Knocked away by Corin, out of bounds. Will stay with Florida State. Here comes Martin Somerville and A.J. Swinton in the ball game. Steen and Basong will sit down. Somerville, 8.6 points per game. Swinton, 4.4 points per contest. Been playing extended minutes as of late. And a bounce pass into Swinton and a throwdown dunk on the out-of-bounds play. Great job drawing it up. Swinton, instant offense with the hammer. Minor quickly across the timeline. McCray trailing. Now Minor, man-to-man defensively. Florida State into Witherspoon. Fall away, jumper over Somerville is up and in. Those two have known each other since second grade. Now back to Somerville, the up fake. Jones an open look at a three. Missed it, no good. Rebound to Swinton. Flips it up and in. A.J. Swinton has 4 quick points off the bench. It's 10-7 Florida State. How about Swinton? 2 possessions, 2 buckets. Pretty good effectiveness right there. 2-3 zone by the Noles. Here's Witherspoon left wing. He's got a couple of buckets early. Now over to Minor, playing his final college game, wearing the white headband. Dunning has a 3. Back to Minor. Now man-to-man defensively, Florida State. Here's Minor, guarded by Wiggins, 8 to shoot. Minor on the attack, stepping out, cross-court pass, threw it away. Picked off by McCray. McCray on the attack, lob down low. Not a great pass, and we're going to have a loose ball foul called on Wiggins. And that's a bad look by McCray. He taps his chest and apologizes to Wiggins. Not a great look by Robb on a turnover there. Gets Wiggins in a bad spot. Called for the foul. 10-7. Noles, 3-point early lead here at Pitt. 3.5 minutes into our ball game. There's some token full court pressure by the guard in gold. Minor over the top to Witherspoon. 2-3 zone by Florida State. Witherspoon left wing. Witherspoon probing. Another pass, nearly picked off. The ball is loose. It was picked off. Swinton picked it up, and it was McCray that was able to knock it away. Here's McCray driving, kicking. Wiggins a wide open 3. Ring it up. Chauncey Wiggins from way downtown, found by McCray. That's assist 171, passing the great Sam Cassell. Now for 12th all-time in FSU history. 13-7. All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. 13-7, Florida State. Here's Minor off a seal up a screen. Minor, cross court, Dunning. Dunning crossing, spinning. Dunning, pull up jumper, no, but Swinton aggressive on the closeout, got him on the arm. And AJ's going to pick up the foul. Good defense, good hustle, just a little too aggressive by AJ, and Dunning will shoot 2 when we come back. 15:34 to play early on. Solid start offensively for the Noles. They lead Pitt 13-7. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Noles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
Hey, fellow Floridians.
We're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And Seminole fans, when you can't make it to the game, don't worry. Join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. And Everge is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics electrification and renewable energy partner. Everge is building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Everge, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. Good start for the Garnet and Gold offensively. 5 of our first 7 makes. We've hit 2 threes. And Florida State also has forced a couple of turnovers early on. The Noles leading Pitt 13-7. Tomas Basong back in the ball game for Luke Louds. It is McCray, Somerville, Swinton, Basong, and Wiggins right now for the Garnet and Gold. Senior night here for Pitt at the Peterson Event Center. Dunning at the line. Free throw off the heel, no good. 72% free throw shooter. Started his career at Arkansas under then head coach Eric Musselman. Went to UAB, was at South Alabama last season, the first team all Sun Belt performer. Second one, got that one to go. And Dunning with 4 points early on in this game. 13-8, Florida State by 5. Somerville runs the point, man-to-man defensively by Pitt. Hard hedge by Corin. Somerville guarded by his childhood friend, Amari Witherspoon. Only double-team McCray on a screen and roll. Back out Wiggins, 10 to shoot. Wiggins attacking. Wiggins on the bounce, bumps into Corin. Backing in with the right hand, backing in. Bully ball. Wiggins lost a dribble. 3-2, fall away jumper. Got it to go. We'll take it. Wiggins got it to fall, and Chauncey's got 5 early points. 15-8, Florida State. 2-3 zone by the Noles. Minor right wing. Minor probing back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon bounce in the middle of the zone. Corin, 15-foot jumper. Missed it, no good. And Basong the rebound. Outlet Somerville near sideline. Somerville the cross. Extra pass. Wiggins couldn't handle it. Turnover. Swinton with a little bit of muster on that one, but Chauncey still should have caught it. Back to Pitt. Here's Noyes into Drasitis in the ball game. 6'5" sophomore of Lamont, Illinois. The Iowa State transfer. He has been shooting the ball well as of late. In his last 3 games, 14.3 points per game, 10 of 16 from 3. Here's Minor, not a Dunning. Now back out to Minor, man-to-man. Rather 2-3 zone by FSU. 15-8 Noles, middle of the lane. Dunning, jumper, missed it again. Couldn't hit that mid-range jumper. Rebound Somerville. Martin on the attack across the timeline. Somerville to cross. Somerville surveys. Now back out Wiggins. 15-8 Florida State. 14-10 left first half. Somerville along the baseline. Kicking, Swinton, corner. 3, ring it up. A.J. Swinton having a great start to this game. 7 points off the bench. The Noles have made 3 triples. They're 2 away from setting the single-season program record. There's Indrasitis with it. 2-3 zone. 18-8 Florida State. Witherspoon driving, kicking, Indrasitis back out Witherspoon. Witherspoon 1 dribble, over to Minor, 10 to shoot. Minor with it, bounce pass Dunning, lob down low, Corin, reverse layup, missed it, no good. Great job by Basong, he got the rebound as well. McCray down the floor, McCray between the legs, in the corner, Wiggins a long 3, no good. Rebound, Basong battling, Indrasitis grabs a loose ball. He slows it up across the timeline, looking for room. Indrasitis Crossing, man-to-man defensively by Florida State. Here's Witherspoon. Somerville all over him. Witherspoon the cross, lost his balance, picked it up. Now Indrasitis, cross-court Dunning. Dunning rips through on the attack in the lane, back out Minor, a right wing three on the way, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Indrasitis. Minor the up fake, one dribble, another three, blocked by Basong. Somerville the rebound, outlet Basong, to the rack and a throwdown, dunk! Oh, what a sequence by the guarding goal and the timeout by Jeff Hinkle. Oh, baby! That was pretty. Big-time college basketball right there. The block by Basong. Somerville grabs the rebound. And the outlet to Moss. Grabbed it and the throw-down hammer. Air France. Tomas Basong. Basong with it. And hammers it down. It's a 7-0 run over the last 2:10 by the Garnet and Gold, and a 12-1 run over the last 4:11. Florida State, we made 5 of our last 6. Pitt has missed their last 5 shots, and the lead's out to 12, 20-8. What a start for McCray as well. He's been contributing, dealing it. 3 assists for Robert McCray the 5th, as McCray climbing the assist total ladder. Single season assist total here at Florida State University. 173 assists this season for McCray, and he has now moved up to 10th in the season all time. Will move to 9th all time on his next time he sets his teammates up with. What a start for McCray. Out of the timeout, here's the attack. Corin a throw down dunk as we tried to get a little bit wild defensively there with some pressure, and Pitt does a good job ending that 7-0 run. Kobe McGee checks in for the first time. Here's Steen also back in the ball game. McGee turned his ankle at Georgia Tech in the first half last Saturday. Steen right wing. Steen backing in on Corin, spinning, pivoting, bounce pass to a cutting Somerville, lost it. We turn it over. Down the floor, Indrasitis all the way in. Tough shot, good. With the right hand, Indrasitis lays it in. So a response here by the Panthers, 20-12. We're trying to push the pace against this Pitt team that only plays 6 guys, and they're very slow and deliberate tempo-wise. Steen, right wing, picks it up, now back out to Somerville. Guarded by Dunning. Martin on a drive. Cut off. 10 to shoot. Somerville with the left hand in the painted area. Leading. Fall away shot. No good. And the rebound to Minor of Pitt. 20-12. Florida State. 11:45 left first half. Minor. Corin. Cross court now. Indrasitis lost it. Saved by McGee sideline. Into Corin though. Now back out to Witherspoon. Witherspoon starts a drive. Swings it over to Corin. Right baseline. Guarded by Steen. Corin backing in on Steen, backing in with the left hand, backing in, and they're going to call Steen for a block, a bump. Trying to deal with the physical Cam Corin at 6'10", 235 pounds. And we have a timeout on the floor. 11:29 left in our first half. Florida State off to a tremendous start, leading Pitt 20-12. We are back after this local timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Louts, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
The warm Florida summer is officially over and the chilly air is here to stay. It's time to cozy up by the fire with family and friends. Just make sure that pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey, this March, Tallahassee getting ready for an unforgettable weekend. PBR is filling Doak with dirt. PBR Florida State, March 13th and 14th, 2 nights, ranked bull riding and one incredible experience. And when the dirt settles, Friday night, a live performance by John Pardee. Saturday, it's Miranda Lambert. Bull riding, live country music, one epic weekend. PBR Florida State, March 13th and 14th. Get your tickets today at Seminoles.com/tickets. And Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of FSU Athletics. 20-12, Florida State, an early 8-point lead here at Pitt. 11:29 left. First half, Robert McCray, the fifth, 3 assists. He's tied for 9th all-time in a season with the excellent Otto Petty back in 1971 and 72. And McCray already has passed Sam Cassell, Gene Schaefer, and Kerry Thompson on the single season assist list in Florida State basketball history. The Noles as well. We are 2 threes away from setting the single season record for threes made in a campaign as well. 296 is the record set by the 03-04 bunch. Baseline out of bounds. Minor looking. Noles got it bottled up into Dunning. Came free for a layup. He sealed. Swinton on his backside. AJ couldn't get around him, and Dunning lays it in. And Dunning has 6 points here in this one, 20-14. Jones, top of the key on the dribble, man-to-man defensively. Pitt and Witherspoon hounding Jones. Leger behind the back around Witherspoon. Goes in! And an absolute hammer with 2 hands by Leger Jones. Put it on his head top. Thunder dunk by Jones with authority. My goodness, the dunks by Basong and Jones, like they're taking it out on somebody. Minor over to Indrasitis, steps into a 3, no good. And the rebound saved by Cialepa. That's what he does. Here, 4 offensive rebounds a game. That's the best in ACC action, ACC games this year. Minor with it between the legs. Minor off a Cialepa screen, back to Indrasitis. He'll drive on McGee, reverses, spins, kicks. Witherspoon left wing 3, air ball no good. But Swinton can't grab it. It's off his foot out of bounds and stays with Pitt. 10:26 left in our first half, 22-14. Florida State, the Noles are 9 of 13 from the field and 3 of 5 from 3. Lob, Cialepa couldn't handle it, but knocked to the deck. Going up in the air, and that's going to be on who? That's going to be on Swinton. That's his second. And the 15th foul on FSU. And Cialepa will head to the line to shoot 2. A well-known rugby player back home in Australia chose basketball over Australian rules rugby. Free throw good. A very tough decision for him. Corin in, Minor out. He committed to Pitt without taking a visit. Former Panther Lamar Peterson a big role in getting him here to the Oakland Zoo, and he has had a heck of a campaign. Second one no good. Rebound knocked away from Jones. Run down by McCray. Whips it down the floor to McGee. The up fake. Step 3 on the way. Too strong. Corin the rebound. That was a quick shot out of the miss by Kobe McGee. 22-15 Florida State as we approach the turn here in this first half. Indrasitis dribbles out of the corner. Guarded by Steen. Man-to-man defensively. In the corner. Cialepa a long 3. No good. And the rebound McGee. McGee eyes up into the front court. McGee over now to McCray. One dribble along 3, too strong. Cialepa grabs the rebound. Middle of the floor on the attack. Somebody's got to stop the ball. Lowers his shoulder all the way in. Blocked by Swinton, but Dunning trailing is able to put it in. And A.J. Swinton is down, and he is in a lot of pain. It looked like he reached for his left knee as he came down under the hoop. And, man, you hate to see it. He has been playing so well as of late and started this game with a fury with 7 points off the bench. And he went up and he did block that shot. And went down immediately, and Bill Covington Jr. took a look, and it did not look good. Chris Clapton, our great trainer, over to see how AJ is doing, and this place has gone quiet. Luke Laux is over. AJ turns onto his back. Gerald Gillian over there as well, and hard to tell. They're looking at that left knee, left leg area. And you hope for the best here. Hopefully he's okay. Not as bad as it initially looked. He's up, being helped to his feet by Chris Clapton. Let's take a look at it here. Trying to see him. He's being helped by Chris Clapton. It doesn't look good. A lot of pain on the face of Swinton. Ben O'Donnell, our head strength coach as well. And he's not putting any weight on that leg. Man. A young man that's been doing all the little things right after it took him a minute to start this season. Great sportsmanship by Jeff Capel, saying something to him, giving him a pat on the rear end, and man, again, hoping for the best. And it could, I'm not sure if he hit the support. It was a lot of action, a lot of commotion. Same thing happened to B.J. Edwards at Cal last week, who turned his ankle when he was trying to run down a block and ran into the support, the stanchion of the hoop. So Swinton helped to the locker room, and hopefully he's okay. 22-17 after the injury. Here's McCray with it. McCray over to Wiggins, left wing, handoff McCray. McCray on the bounce, back out Wiggins, a long three on the way. Ring it up! Chauncey Wiggins from way downtown. His second three, he's got 8 points. And that three ties the single season record, 296 threes made. The 03-04 squad. 25-17. Florida State, all threes. Brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Witherspoon attacking, spinning, fall away shots, no good. Tap try Dunning, no. Lost it, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Basong. And Luke Laux efforting Basong to hit the glass in front of somebody. That's his second, team number 6. Here comes Cam Miles in the ball game. McGee will sit down. Miles got in the action at Georgia Tech, his first game play since the 7th of February at Notre Dame. Did a great job. Guarding Indricitis right now out near the timeline. To Corin, man-to-man defensively. 25-17, Florida State. Indricitis on the cross, 7 to shoot. Cross court pass, Witherspoon, the up fake, he'll drive the paint, back out Dunning. Tough three on the way, short. Rebound, pinballs, run down by Witherspoon. And we're getting beat up on the offensive glass right now. Indricitis a long three, that's off the heel, no good. And Wiggins corrals the board. 8:25 to play first half, 25-17. Florida State. Miles over to Basong in the corner. Back out to Miles. Now McCray. Rob will drive. Leans in. Foul by Cialepa into the chest of the freshman. And Cialepa called for the foul. That's going to be his first, team number 3. And McCray to the line. He'll shoot 2. McCray has scored 1 point, dished out 4 assists. And 4 assists now, 9th. Alone for 9th place in the season on the single season assist total. Free throw good by McCray. Now has 2 points. Minor in for Pitt. Here comes Steen in. Jones will sit down. Leger with 5 early points. Witherspoon sits down for Pitt. 8:14 to play, first half. 26-17 Florida State. Late into Wednesday night here at the Peterson Event Center. McCray makes the second one. Somerville coming in. McCray will get a breather. Lead at 10, 27-17. Largest lead, 12 for the Noles. There's some token full court pressure. Miles shadowing Minor. Works the Corin screen. Minor will bring it across. Now in the air, throws it to Dunning, and that's a 10-second violation. Yes! Minor took his time getting the ball across the timeline. Miles was all over him. Great defensive help by Basong. And that is a mental miscue by DeMarco Minor of Pitt. We'll see that happen. Very rare, but that's why you do. Put a little pressure on him and try and throw him off their game. 8 minutes to play first half. 27-17 Florida State. Wiggins backing in Minor, but Minor back taps it from behind and takes it away from Wiggins. Got the ball right back. Minor inside out to Corin. Corin will shoot the three from time to time. Dunning starts a drive over to Minor, right wing. Man-to-man defensively. Dunning, he'll attack in the air. Indrasitis, long three, fouled by Miles. Hit him on the arm. So Indrasitis, on the scouting report, he has been hot, shooting the three in his last 3 games. 62% from three, a hard closeout by Miles, but he got him on the arm. And Indrasitis will shoot 3 when we come back. 7:40 to play, first half. Florida State leading Pitt 27-17. We are back after this timeout. Hey, college basketball fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating outside the arena or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial banks.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And Sunstop, food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. And you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital. For world-class pediatric care, Wolfson Children's is always here. Official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. I want to thank everybody that made their way to Glory Days Grill here in Tallahassee. We appreciate you coming by all season long for Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Our final show was on Monday night. We had a great crowd. I want to thank our friends at Glory Days as well. They do an amazing job, and it was a fun season, that's for sure. Let's see if we can make some more memories along the way, and make sure you get to Glory Days. Great food, great menu. Love that buffalo chicken sandwich at Glory Days Grill. Let's see if the Garnet and Gold can continue to stay on this hot streak, these winning ways. Trying to do so tonight on the road at the Peterson Event Center. 26 meeting all time between these two programs. Pitt leads the series 17-8. Noles have won 2 of the last 3 here at the Pete. Indra-Saitis rolls in the first of 3 free throws, knocks it in. And began his high school careers at Brewster Academy, the New Hampshire Player of the Year his senior season. Second one is good, and Indra-Saitis has been tremendous for Jeff Capel here over the last month. Double-figure scoring in 5 of his last 7 games. Third one is good, makes all 3. 27-20, Florida State with 7:35 to play first half. Somerville runs the point across the timeline. Somerville with it, hounded by Minor. Somerville on the dribble with the left hand. Still has it on the bounce off a Steen screen. They switch it over to Wiggins, back to Somerville. Somerville now to Miles, 10 to shoot. Miles left wing. Miles will penetrate. Miles drives, tough shot, missed it, no. Steen offensive rebound. To Wiggins, the up fake. One dribble, they close out hard. To Martin, a great look at a 3. No good. Rebound, tapped around and grabbed by Cialeppa. Now the Florida Dunning, far sideline. Dunning slows it up, back over to Minor, now to Indra-Saitis. He attacks on Miles, back and in, cross court Cialeppa. He'll try with the right hand, out of control, threw it away. Somerville the turnover. He's racing up the far sideline. Nice pass, Steen puts it up and in transition. Defense to offense for the Garnet and Gold. 29-20. Florida State, 9-point lead, 6:35 and counting left first half. 2-3 zone by the Noles. Indra-Saitis surveys in the middle of the zone. Here's Corn attacking Steen, lays it up and in with the left hand. Cam Corn, 18.5 points per game his last 4 contests. Started his career with Leonard Hamilton in Tallahassee at Florida State. 60 career games and 33 starts. Weave out front, Somerville with it, swings it back to Miles. High post Steen, Steen left wing. Miles falls down to Basong. Basong between the legs, loses the dribble, 7 to shoot. He'll launch a 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Dunning of Pitt. 29-22, Florida State, under 6 minutes to play. Lob inside, tapped away by Basong. Basong tried to save it, unable to. Great hustle by Tomas. Here's McCray and Jones in, and Miles, and who will sit down? Wiggins. Witherspoon in, Cialeppa out for Jeff Capel. 29-22, Florida State. 5:51 to play first half. McCray fronting Witherspoon. They fire it in the backcourt to Indra-Saitis. 2-3 zone. Luke Laux holding up the 2 fingers. Zone defense by the Noles. Indra-Saitis pumping. Lob over the top. Corn at the free throw line. Leaning in, kicking. Dunning left wing 3. No good. And Steen the rebound. Somerville with it. Somerville down the floor. Basong. Basong right wing, now setting it back up. He'll cross, he'll drive, he'll spin. Top shot, missed it, no. Rebound, pinballs around, grabbed by Dunning near the 3-point line. Long pass down the floor, off the backboard. It's out of bounds, far sideline, looking for Corrin. Corrin had beat everybody back, but it was a bad pass down the floor by the Panthers. They turn it right back over. Pitt has turned it over 5 times in this contest. Wiggins in, Steen out for Luke Laux. 5:17 to play first half. 29-22, Florida State. Hey, it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat from big plays to big savings. Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, more reason to cheer as loud as he can at Geico. McCray right wing, inside Wiggins, knocked away by Indra-Saitis, ball loose, bodies on the floor, good hustle, whistles, and a timeout called by Pitt. As Minor got on the floor, and Pitt will use another timeout here in the first 20 minutes of play. It's a 30, and the Noles will turn it over for the 5th time in this contest. 5:01 left until halftime, 29-22 Florida State. FSU has led the entire way. Unfortunately, we've suffered an injury in this game. If you're just joining us, A.J. Swinton went down as he was trying to run down a block in transition. Went up high, did get the block, but he came down awkwardly, may have collided with the stanchion, the support of the hoop, and immediately went down and grabbed his right knee, and it did not look good. And he was off to a great start with 7 points early on in this game in 7 minutes. And sadly, Swinton, pain on his face, helped off the floor by Chris Clapton and Ben O'Donnell. Right now, McCray, Masson, Jones, Wiggins, and Somerville. Here's some 2-2-1 full court pressure by Florida State. Indrositis backing Somerville across the timeline. Now man-to-man defensively. Somerville all over Indrositis. Over to Minor. Minor near side. Man-to-man defensively by the Noles. Minor directing traffic, right wing. Minor 10 to shoot. Back out Indrositis. Witherspoon with it. Dunning in the corner. 7-6 inside Indrositis. Left block area. 4, 3, lob down low, Corin 2, fall away, jumper, no good. Great defense there. And the rebound by Wiggins. Middle of the floor, McCray whips it to Masson all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. The Noles picking up the pace. That was a key to success, beating Pitt back down the floor. 2-3 zone right now by Florida State. 31-22 Noles, 4:10 and counting left until halftime. Here's Minor left wing. Minor off a screen. Minor directing traffic. Minor back over Indrositis. Indrositis looking inside. Now Minor top of the key. Bounce past Corin. Turnaround 15-footer. Missed it. No good. Rebound tapped out by Dunning. Saved by Witherspoon into Corin. And Pitt does a great job on the offensive glass. Here is Minor with it. Man-to-man right now, Florida State. Dunning probing. Indrositis left corner. Indrositis has it. Jab steps. Back over now. Minor, top 3 on the way. That's off no good. Rebound. Somerville saves it. Nice job by Martin. Defense is picking up for Florida State. Jones the up fake. Jones handoff now to McCray. Here's a lefty 3. Ring it up. Robert McCray, the 5th from way downtown. And there it is. That's a new single season record. 3s made in a season by Florida State. Number 297. McCray with the triple. And why wouldn't it be Rob to hit that mark? The up fake, Minor, he'll drive the zone, down low, Corin, flips it up, missed the short one, and Jones the rebound. Outlet Somerville, Noles by 12. Somerville has it. Somerville hesitates to Jones. Back out Somerville. A long 3 by Martin. Buckets! Somerville with the triple. Florida State's on a heater right now. The largest lead of the game at 15. An 8-0 run by the Noles. Minor penetrates. Lob, Corin. A lot of contact, and we're going to have a foul, a push on FSU. They're going to call it on Wiggins. That's going to be his second, team number 8. And Pitt will shoot the 1-and-1 when we come back. Wow, what a run by Luke Laux' Seminoles. An 8-0 run. Scoring drought of near 4 minutes by the Panthers. And Florida State has set the single season 3-point record in Florida State basketball history. Now 298 threes this season by the Garnet and Gold. That's the most all-time in a season by Florida State basketball. Timeout on the floor. 2:39 remains first half. Florida State leading Pitt 37-22. We are back after this timeout.
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Noles. Like the Noles, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient, acclaimed impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust today. Contact Renewal by Anderson at bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's is proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Live and all renewal by Anderson courtside seats are energy efficient, acclaim impact windows and doors, withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. What a first half for Luke Laux' Noles. Largest lead of the game, 15 for Florida State, an 8-0 run, leading Pitt 37-22. 58% from the field, 6 of 12 from 3. For FSU, Minor at the line, free throw, 2 free throws for Minor, puts it in. His first point of the night here on senior night. DeMarco Minor, Milwaukee area tech to South Suburban College, 2 years at Southern Illinois, and then last year at Oregon State, a well-traveled journeyman in college basketball. Minor makes them both. 37-24, Noles by 13. McCray turns the corner, leaning in, tough shot, blocked by Cialepa. The big fella, Australian rules rugby player, came over and blocked that one away. Bounce pass down low, back out, Indrasitis. Good close by Somerville, the Minor top of the key. Jab step by Minor, over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon crossing between the legs, Steen on him. Witherspoon will attack, kicks in the corner, Minor, 8 to shoot. Minor along the baseline, cut off by McCray, 5, 4, Witherspoon, Minor, left wing, 3, no good, and Wiggins the rebound. Luke Laux wants to push the pace. Here's Jones, now back over to McCray. We set it up in the half court, man-to-man Pitt defensively. Under 2 minutes left first half. In the corner, Steen, handoff, Somerville. Somerville bounces, Steen, kicks out Wiggins, long 3, buckets! Pretty, the ball movement there. Steen to Somerville, to Wiggins, and Wiggins buries his third triple. He has 11, leading all scores. They trap the double team, now back out Indrasitis. Noles running and jumping to Minor. 2-3 zone, Florida State. Minor off a screen. Minor pull up 18-footer. Good. DeMarco Minor's first field goal, and that is a field goal for Pitt. They had made a shot nearly 5 minutes. 40-26, Florida State as we approach 1 minute to play. Lob inside Jones, backing in Minor. Jones with the right hand, top shot, no, but fouled by the smaller Minor. His second personal, team number 4, and Leger Jones will shoot 2. Here comes Alira Maluk into the ball game. He's at the scorer's table, set to check in. The young fella from right here, Western PA, Baldwin, PA, for Alira Maluk, has not played in the last 5 games. His last action was February 10th against Virginia. Jones, free throw, shorted it, no good. And Maluk set to check in, and he'll check in for Chauncey Wiggins. Corin in as well. Minor sits down. 11 first half points for Chauncey Wiggins, double figure scoring, now 21 times here on the season. 1:02 to play until halftime. 40-26, Florida State. Jones, second one, got that one to go. And Leger now with 6 points. Noles by 15. 41-26, full court pressure by FSU. Dunning now fires it into Indrasitis, back over now to Witherspoon. He'll run the point. Witherspoon, near side Indrasitis, might trap him here. Indrasitis near side, Somerville shadowing him. 2-3 zone by the Florida State. Here's Dunning, back over Indrasitis, in the paint, Cialepa, outside Dunning, long 3, missed it, no good. Rebound tap to Cialepa, and he's fouled by Maluk underneath the hoop. Corin tapped that to Cialepa. We told you, Pitt, they crashed the offensive glass, and the Panthers already with 9 offensive rebounds in this game. They average 12 a contest, 4th most in ACC play. 2 free throws for Cialepa. He shorts the first one. Maluk picked up his first, team number 9. 40.8 seconds left until halftime. 41-26. Florida State leading by 15. Second one. Missed them both. And Steen the rebound. Cialepa couldn't put it in. Just a 52% free throw shooter. 41-26. Here's McCray off a screen. Guarded by Cialepa. He'll drive. Top shot. Good through the contact. Through the chest of Cialepa. McCray now with 8 points. Shot clock off. Final 20 seconds of the half. Noles lead 43-26. And we got a whistle. Martin Somerville just got teed up by Tony Chiazza. There we go, as Tony Chiazza and Luke Laux having a conversation. Second, a little bit of chatter there that our mic caught. Indrositis makes the first of 2 technical fouls. And a message from Luke Laux to Martin Somerville. Indrositis makes them both. Somerville trying to plead his case to Tony Chiazza, and Tony's not hearing any of it. 43-28 with 19.2 left in this first half. Pick and hold for 1, 2-3 zone. Cam Miles just checked in for Somerville. Final 10 seconds. Here's Witherspoon to Indrositis. Back to Witherspoon. Bounce pass Corin. Corin attacking the rim. Shot good off the window. Over Steen. Final 3 seconds. Miles quickly across a 40-foot three at the window. It's good by Cam Miles. The exclamation point of the first 20 minutes of play. Miles buries a 40-footer off the window. The bank is open late into the night in Western PA. Everything going the way of the Garnet and Gold. This team is fun to watch right now. Halftime score after the Miles 40-foot three off the glass. Florida State leading Pitt 46-30. Stay with us. Halftime show is right around the corner. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college basketball fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating outside the arena or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a Level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Cam Miles knocks in a 40-foot three off the window as time expires in the first half, and all things, for the most part, going the way of the Garden Gold. It's the largest halftime lead for Florida State in ACC play this season. Halftime score, Florida State leading Pitt 46-30. And the Noles have led the entire way. It's been impressive to watch. The game plan, disrupt and push the pace. Florida State has done that as Pitt's a team that's shorthanded. 3 players out for the season due to injury. Brandon Cummings, Papa Amadou Kante, and Deshaun Jackson hasn't played all season long with a heart issue, unfortunately. And so Pitt playing just 6 players, and they're coming off that West Coast road trip, as we know, is difficult. The back end of that has not been kind to teams traveling back east this season. And so Luke Laux told us, hey, we need to push the pace. Pitt wants to be deliberate. They want to be slow. We need to push the pace. We want to pick up the tempo. They are 340th to 365, according to KenPom, when it comes to adjusted tempo. And the Noles have done that with 12 fast break points to 4 for Pitt. And offensively, just have been dynamic. 61% from the field, 8 of 14 from 3 for 57%. And even though Pitt has done a great job on the offensive glass, that's part of their MO, 9 offensive rebounds, it's only led to 3 second chance points, so they have not been paid off in that category. Halftime, Florida State leading Pitt 46-30. Hey, before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Colhane, courtside, our renewal by Anderson courtside seats. And Blake Lundy back in our Seminole Sports Network studios. Halftime score from the Peterson Event Center. Florida State leading Pitt 46-30. The Noles are halfway home to tying a school record ACC road winning streak. That's right. If the Noles can keep this 5 going and find a way to get a win on the road at Pitt, that would be 5 consecutive road wins in ACC play. It's only happened one other time in the history of our time in the Atlantic Coast Conference on the hardwood. It was year number 1, the great 1991-92 team. Sam Cassell, Charlie Ward, Doug Edwards, Bob Sura. What a great, great team under Pat Kennedy. That was year number 1 in the ACC. They won 5 straight ACC road games, a chance to tie history tonight for Luke Laux and his Florida State basketball team. It has been a total team effort tonight. Chauncey Wiggins has led the way with 11 first-half points, and Florida State has been able to avoid Pitt having any success from behind the three-point line. The Panthers are just 1 of 12 from 3 in this game, and that's been a big reason for that has been because of Florida State's half-court defense, with zone defense, switching to man-to-man mid-possession, not allowing Pitt to have great looks from behind the three-point line. Halftime score from the Peterson Event Center late into the night on Wednesday. Florida State leading Pitt 46-30. Stay with us. We are back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship-trained and board-certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
For more college basketball today, here is Jeff Culhane.
Pitt Marching Band entertaining the crowd here at the Peterson Event Center late into the Wednesday night after 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Not a great crowd here, as you would imagine, with the late tip and the home team 11-18, 4-12 in ACC play. The Noles have not given the home crowd much to cheer about in this contest this evening. Halftime score, Florida State leading Pitt 46-30. Taking a look at a couple of items. Coming in, Chauncey Wiggins in his last 5 games averaging 12 points a game, shooting 45% from 3. Tonight, he's continuing his torrid pace, scoring the basketball. Wiggins, 11 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from downtown from the senior from Atlanta. Wiggins now has made 63s on the season. That leads this Florida State basketball team. And a 3 made by Robert McCray V in that first half. McCray buried his lone triple late in the first half. That 3 set the single season 3-point field goals made record in Florida State basketball history. The Noles are 8 of 14 from behind the 3-point line tonight in this game. It gives them 300 made threes on the season, a new school record in counting for the Garnet and Gold, eclipsing the mark by the 2003-2004 team, who made 296 threes. Robert McCray V has 5 turnovers to 0 assists, 175 assists on the season. He is now in 9th place all-time in the single-season assist leader chart. Passing in this game, Sam Cassell, Dean Schaefer, Kerry Thompson, and the excellent Otto Petty, who holds the single-season record with 227 total assists back in the 1970-71 season. So McCray putting his name next to some of the all-time greats in Florida State basketball history. Scores around the ACC earlier tonight. Cal beat Georgia Tech 76-65. The Bears needed that win badly. Now 9-8 in ACC play. And we rarely root for Miami, but we are rooting for them this week. And the Canes went in and beat SMU 77-69. SMU leaking oil a little bit here down the stretch, but that's a team we'll see Saturday in Tallahassee. And it's a team that we're near in the standings. Florida State able to hang on here and get a win over SMU with some help from Miami as well. If they were to beat Louisville on Saturday at home at the Watsco Center, Florida State would have a great chance to grab the 7 seed. And they would get a bye in the ACC tournament in Charlotte next week. 46-30 our score here in Pittsburgh. About 20 minutes coming. Let's take a timeout.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY Industry reported total sales.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
Final 20 minutes here in Pittsburgh. The city of bridges, 446 bridges, they say, around the Pittsburgh metropolitan area. You got the three rivers, Allegheny, the Monongahela, flowing into the Ohio River. And the Noles will have to keep that blue-collared approach here in the Steel City. They'll hold off a feisty Pitt team here on senior night. Florida State leading 46-30. Here we go. Final 20 minutes are underway. Pitt will start with the basketball left to right as we watch it. 2-3 zone by Florida State. Minor probing, looking for a screen. Minor directing traffic. Minor guarded by Basong. Now man-to-man defensively. Steen in the corner. Now back to Minor. Guarded by Steen. Minor driving. Step back 18-footer. In and out, no good. And Basong the rebound. Basong's fourth rebound of the game. McCray. He'll drive all the way to the rack with a right hand. Lays it in through the chest of Minor. McCray in double figures once again with 10 points. He's 4 away from 1,600 in his career. 48-30. Bounce pass, Corn, down low, Cialepa underneath, under the hoop, blocked by Steen, and Jones grabs the rebound. Excellent start to the half by the Garnet and Gold. Luke Lauk shouting out instructions. Now Jones over to McCray. McCray, handoff, Basong, Steen, Jones, right wing. Jones looking, Jones to Wiggins off a screen, a long three, buckets! You can't ask for a better start out of the locker room for the Garnet and Gold. Noles have started on a 5-0 run. 51-30. 9 of 15 from downtown. 4 threes for Wiggins. Zone defense. Baseline. Cialepa. Back out Minor. Over to Witherspoon. Dunning. He'll drive the left baseline. His pass on the baseline. Knocked away by Basong. Florida State is everywhere right now. It's almost like we're playing 7-on-5. 9 of 15 from 3, 11 to shoot for Pitt in the near corner. Cross court pass to Dunning, left wing. Now Dunning to Witherspoon. Witherspoon 7-6. Witherspoon attacking Steen. Back out Dunning. Extra pass, Ialepa 2-1. Throws it up. Air ball. And Wiggins the rebound. Luke Lauk says, let's push it. Here's McCray, middle of the floor. Between the legs, behind the back. McCray out to Jones, right wing. And the Noles will set it up here in the half court. Here's a step back three. Ring it up. What a start. An 8-0 beginning to the half by Florida State. My goodness. 54-30, 2 minutes in, 2-3 zone. Whipping it over to Witherspoon, bounce pass inside, knocked away by Steen, another turnover. This has been a clinic. McCray will fire a three. Oh, in and out, no good. Basong the rebound. Jones a wide open three. That's short, falls off the rim, no good. And Witherspoon the rebound. Two great looks right there for the Garnet and Gold. Minor, extra pass, Dunning, he'll crank a triple, that's good. And Pitt is on the board here in the second half, and Jeff Capel is going to use an early timeout. I mean, that is how you draw it up. Luke Lauk and company doing a phenomenal job, Noles fans. Unreal. 17:29 to play in this ball game. Florida State off to an 8-3 start here in this half. They lead Pitt 54-33. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college basketball fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating outside the arena or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And Florida State Athletics, proud to partner with Track Software. Track helps brands manage all their sponsorships in one platform. Track deliverables, organize assets, improve value across every team and event. Track Software, proud partner of the Noles. Visit sponsorshipswork.com. And this March, Tallahassee getting ready for an unforgettable weekend. PBR filling Doak with dirt. It's PBR Florida State, March 13th and 14th. 2 nights, ranked bull riding, and one incredible experience. And when the dirt settles, Friday night, John Pardee. Saturday night, Miranda Lambert. Live performances, bull riding, live country music, one epic weekend. It's PBR Florida State, March 13th and 14th. Grab your tickets today at Seminoles.com/tickets. What a start to this final 20 minutes. Florida State jumped out on an 8-0 run. Dunning just drilled a three for Pitt. 24 points, the largest lead right now. Florida State leads 54-33. 2.5 minutes in to our second half of play. Somerville over to McCray, right wing. 4 points away from 1,600 in his career. Here's Wiggins off a flare, the up fake. He'll drive on Korn, bumps into him, throws it up with a left hand and in. The physicality of Wiggins right there. He's got 16 points. 2-3 zone. Now they trap Minor. Minor quickly to Dunning along the baseline. Jumper. Got it. Barry Dunning able to knock it in. Dunning's got 13 to lead all Pitt scores. 56-35 Florida State. Basong will attack. Knocked into by Corrin. Grabs him in a foul on Cam Corrin. Corrin with his first foul of the night and team foul number 1. Cialepa set the check back in for Pitt. He does. Corrin will take a breather. 56-35. Florida State has led the entire way. We led the entire way at Georgia Tech. Wire to wire on the road, looking to do it again. Bounce pass to Jones and a throwdown dunk with 2 hands. Another great out-of-bounds play drawn up by Luke Laux and company. 58-35. Florida State in a 2-3 zone. Witherspoon back to Minor. Minor near the timeline. Minor over to Indrasitis. Indrasitis probing. Minor on the bounce. Minor bounce pass Indrasitis. Jumper. Got it. There's their adjustment. They put Indrasitis in the middle of that zone. He puts it in. Down the floor come the Garnet and goal. Here's Jones. Lachey on the bounce right wing. Lachey handoff Somerville. Back over down to McCray. High post. Swinton. Swinton looking. Look out. Had it knocked away from behind by Cialepa. Steal. Cialepa lays it up. Missed it. Dunning though followed. Put it back and laid it in. And a timeout here by Luke Laux. 4 minutes in to our second half as he's constantly coaching, working, teaching these guys the little things right now, even though it's a comfortable lead for the Seminoles. 4 minutes in to our second half, 16 minutes to play. Florida State leading Pitt 58-39. We are back after this timeout.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Hey, for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's official Children's Hospital of Florida State Athletics. And did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, is not funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters. Your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the court. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. That's SeminoleBoosters.com. 4 minutes in, second half. And Florida State Now to a 19-point lead, 58-39. Noles on top. We've led by as many as 24. Jumped out on an 8-0 run here in this second half. Chauncey Wiggins has 16 points, 6 of 7 from the field, 4 of 5 from the three-point line. Playing one heck of a game. LeJay Jones with 11. Robert McCray, the fifth, with 10. Has 6 assists and 0 turnovers. McCray. For McCray, now 18 times this season, he's had 5 or more assists in a game. At the timeout, Somerville, Basong, McGee, Steen, and McCray for Florida State. And Somerville will inbound right in front of us near sideline. Into McCray, man-to-man defensively. McCray on the attack, pivoting, right block, back out Basong. Basong will drive. He kicks out. Somerville a long three, shorted it, no good. Seal up with a rebound, a run out. Noles fight to get back, and they do in transition. Now to Dunning. Dunning has shot it well for Pitt in this game tonight. Florida State man-to-man defensively. Indrasitis, Cialepa. Cialepa top of the key, guarded by Steen. Now a handoff, Indrasitis. Indrasitis, 10 to shoot. Handoff to Minor. Minor over now to Witherspoon. Back to Minor, long three on the way. Missed it, no good. McCray skies for the rebound. Cialepa got popped in the face. He's floating it up. It's a 5-on-4. McGee a wide open three. Rolls off, no. And the rebound to Dunning. They're going to stop play as Cialepa a little slow to get up. Took a shot in the face, and he's going to make his way off to the Pitt bench. I think the officials are going to take a look at it to see what happened. Take a peek at this one. It is a Sun Stop second look. It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Well, I didn't quite see exactly what happened to Cialepa, but I don't think there's anything egregious here. I think you do. Yep, play on. A lot of water on the floor right now, right near mid-court, which is kind of unique. So we're getting a lot of towels out here to wipe up some of the perspiration. All near the timeline, right on that Pitt logo, that Pitt script font in blue, trimmed in gold at center court. And a play on after our Sunstop second look. 15-12 to go here in this one. And Florida State has led from start to where we're at right now. 58-39, Luke Laux and company looking to close this one out. Move to 9-8 in ACC play. And win 9 of our last 12. Still more water on the hardwood. Make sure everybody's safe, good to go. All right, we're ready to rock. Witherspoon will inbound this thing right in front of me. 58-39, Florida State, nearly 5 minutes in to our second half. 2-3 zone, Minor, Witherspoon, back to Minor out near the timeline. Now the Noles go man-to-man. Minor between the legs to Corin, top of the key. Corin pivoting, Corin looking, handoff Minor. Minor, 10 to shoot, guarded by Steen. And now under the hoop, McCray and Corin get tangled up. As McCray battling on a switch with Corin. So that's on McCray. That's his first, team number 1. And baseline out of bounds for Pitt. Minor will inbound right of the hoop. Surveys, looking, still looking in the corner. Indrasitis, great look at a three ball. Shorted it, no good. Battling for the rebound, it's out of bounds. It's off of Corin, back to Florida State. Noles battling this Pitt group on the glass. We're even in the rebounding category. 23 boards apiece. And with the big lead, you maybe would think Pitt would try and change a few things up, but they just don't have the bodies to apply a lot of pressure. Only playing 6 guys. So they're going to try and hope they get stops in the half court. Steen has it knocked away by Korn from behind, runs it down in the backcourt, now to McGee, 10 to shoot. McGee on the bounce, behind the back, top of the key. McGee over to Jones, 4, 3. Leger, a fall away 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, knocked around. A loose ball run down by Dunning of Pitt. Noles, after a quick start offensively, have not scored in nearly 3 minutes. Lob, backdoor, Dunning, a dunk over the top of the zone. Dunning throws it down. He's got 17. Now McCray, right wing McGee. McGee swings back out to Somerville near the timeline. Over to McCray. 58-41 Florida State. 6-0 mini run by the Panthers. McCray will drive in the lane. Flips it up with the right hand. No good. Steen offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. One of the top offensive rebounders in the ACC. Steener. Right place, right time. 60-41. Pass along the baseline. Dunning jumper shorted it. No good. But Dunning grabbed the loose ball. Into Korn. Leans in. Lays it up and in. Their 11th offensive rebound. Pitt. Korn now with 8 points against his former team. Jones, handoff McCray. Now Luke Lauk says dribble it back out. Let's reset it. 60-43 Florida State. 13-10 to play. McCray one-on-one with Indrositis. He'll attack. Lean shot swatted out of there by Korn. Down the floor, Miner slows it up. Indrositis in transition, a 3. That's good. Indrositis now in double figures with 12. His first 3 of the night. 60-46. Florida State a 14-point lead. McCray off a curl. Spinning, leaning, puts it up, missed a layup, no good. Steen trying to save the rebound, he can't. Down the floor comes Witherspoon. Back over Indrositis to a cutting Korn. Korn leans, Korn puts it up and in. Florida State. Noles have gone cold, only making one of our last 7 shots. 60-48, timeout Luke Laus. Well, a game of runs it is, obviously. And now a 13-2 run by the Panthers over the last 4:05. After that hot start, Pitt has outscored Florida State 18-6 in the last 5 minutes. And we have a timeout on the floor. 12:21 to go. Pitt has cut the deficit to 12. Florida State leads 60-48. We are back after this timeout. Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hey, college basketball fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating outside the arena or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
What's here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a Level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. And comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Well, got to finish. Florida State led by 24 with 18:06 left in the game, 54-30. Since that point, Pitt has outscored the Noles 18-6 and cut the lead in half, 60-48. Long way to go, 12:21 to play in this ball game. Somerville, Miles, Wiggins, Basong, and Jones right now for Luke Laux and company. Let's see what we got drawn up out of this timeout. See what kind of action Luke Laux, Jim Moran have ready to rock. Makari Moore checks in for the first time for Jeff Capel. A weave out front. Somerville off a Wiggins screen over to Chauncey. Indricitis on him. Jones has it over to Wiggins. Now to Somerville. 8 to shoot. Somerville driving. Tough shot. Might have been blocked by Dunning. It was. So Somerville against the taller Dunning, unable to get it over the top. Witherspoon back over to Moore. Not used a lot. Usually plays a few minutes if at all. Indricitis off a screen. Indricitis looking inside to Moore. Now Witherspoon, 10 to shoot. Witherspoon crossing. Witherspoon spinning. Knocked away. We have a whistle. And Miles is called for a reach. And so Miles picks up his second. Team number 2. Baseline out of bounds now for the Panthers. 60-48, Florida State, 11:40 to go. Entry pass deflected by Basong, and a turnover. And a foul in the backcourt called on Moore of Pitt. We've seen Tomas do that numerous times, that long wingspan, 7'3" wingspan. Deflects the ball high up in the air. Great play by Tomas. Needed that to halt some of this momentum. We've made it only one of our last 8 shots. They're on a 13-2 run. 60-48. Miles surveys, guarded by Dunning. They're switching everything on screen. Somerville guarded by Moore. Somerville on the bounce to the left hand, loses the dribble, turns it over. Moore the other way, middle of the floor. Moore to a trailing Witherspoon. Witherspoon attacking. Kicking out in the corner, Dunning a long 3, good. And the lead's been cut to single digits. Now the other way come the Noles, 60-51, a 16-2 run. Miles will drive, Miles along the baseline, back over to Wiggins, knocked away by Indricitis. And Pitt has picked up the energy right now. McCray in, Somerville out. See if Rob can get us going here, get us a bucket. Calm this thing down. 10-0 run, 16-2 over the last 5:40. Basong into Wiggins. Now over to Jones, top of the key. Jones behind the back, on the bounce, spinning off Indricitis, puts it up and in, and one. A huge basket by Cam Cord, huge. Over the top of Cord by LeJay Jones, who has 13. And the foul's on Indricitis, his first, team number 3. Jones held to single figures last time for the first time in 7 games. Back at it. Free throw good. Big 3-point play. That's a Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint. 63-51 Florida State. 10:35 to go. Witherspoon nearly double dribbled. Finally get it across to Moore. Nearly another 10-second call in the backcourt. We've had one already against Pitt tonight. 2-3 zone by FSU. Moore over now Witherspoon. Witherspoon to Moore. 8 to shoot. Moore handoff Dunning, a long 3 on the way. He's feeling it. It's good. Dunning, his 4th 3. He's got 23. And now Miles is going to be bumped near the timeline. And a foul called on Makari Moore, says Bill Covington Jr. Jeff Capel can't believe it. Minor in, Moore out. And so Moore's second, team number 4. Barry Dunning Jr. has tied a season high with 23 points. He's nailed 4 threes. He also has 9 rebounds. He had a double-double at Cal Saturday with 15 and 12. And that lead back down to 9, 63-54. Led by as many as 24 early in the second half. Pitt has stormed their way back. McCray. Now back over to Jones. Jones off a Wiggins screen. To Basong out of the corner. Now to McCray. McCray, right wing Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Minor to Basong. Basong, McCray, 10 to shoot. McCray driving on Dunning. McCray into the chest. Tough shot and in for Robert McCray, the 5th. He's got 12 points. A lead to 11, 65-54. 2 away from 1,600 in his career. 2-3 zone. Minor, Indrasitis with a ball fake. Indrasitis swings over now to Witherspoon. To Minor, right wing. Minor, short corner, Corn, 15-foot jumper, drilled it. It can't miss right now. They're 11 of 18 from the field this half, 4 of 6 from 3. 65-56 Florida State. 9-10 and counting left. McCray with it, over to Basong. Basong comes free, goes to the rack, finger roll, the right hand up and in. Tomas, right to the 10. 67-56 Florida State. Under 9 minutes to go here at the Peterson Event Center. Corrin probing. One dribble handoff, Witherspoon, man-to-man defensively. Over to Indrasitis, back out to Witherspoon, the up fake. Swings over Indrasitis, a right wing, triple off the heel, no. Basong the rebound. That's Pitt's first miss in their last 6 shots. They made their last 6 right there. 67-56, 8:30 to go. Wiggins right wing, back over to McCray. Behind the back, over to Wiggins. Wiggins right wing, now to McCray, 10 to shoot. McCray behind the back, McCray leans, kicks, Jones, long 3, too strong, no good. Minor the rebound for Pitt. As we approach 8 minutes to play, 67-56 Florida State. Corrin between the keys. Corrin swings over Indrasitis, he'll drive the baseline, cut off by Jones, now back out to Corrin. Corrin, dribble handoff over to Minor. Minor, Indrasitis, 10 to shoot. He penetrates, crosses behind the back, in the corner now. Witherspoon, the up fake. Witherspoon in the lane. Witherspoon pivoting, fall away, jumper, too strong. Rebound bounces around. Dunning has a double-double to Indrasitis. The up fake, he'll drive to the rack. Blocked by Jones, the eraser. Basong pushing down the floor. Now back over to McCray. In the corner, Miles, cross court to Jones. Jones spinning, Jones stepping through. Jones lays it in. No way to whistle. And what do they call? Is it a travel? Looks like a travel is the call on LeJay Jones. Trying to figure out specifically what Tony Padilla called. They're going to call a foul on Corrin. So excuse me, it's a foul on Corrin. His second, hitting Jones in the face, no shot. Florida State ball will have the ball on the baseline. When we come back, you got to close. 7:30 to play. Pitt not going away. Florida State leading 67-56. We are back after this timeout.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Knowles!
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Well, big 4-minute stretch coming up here with 7:30 to play. Florida State leading Pitt 67-56. LeJay Jones hit a three with 18:06 left in the ball game early on here in this second half. Gave us our largest lead at 54-30. We have not made a three since that point in time. So we have not made a three in nearly 11 minutes. And big 4-minute stretch right here. It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reason to cheer as loud as you can at Geico. Baseline out of bounds for the Garnet and Gold. Pitt 5 team fouls to 2 for Florida State. And Miles will inbound. Right of the hoop. Miles, the freshman, surveys. Patient, probing, looking. Now lobs to Wiggins, right wing. Back over to McCray. 67-56 Florida State. McCray now guarded by Witherspoon. McCray off the bounce. All the way in. He missed the dunk with the right hand. And the rebound to Corin. Oh my, he went up high but could not finish. Right corner, Dunning, back out to Minor, man-to-man defensively. Minor, out near the timeline. Minor bounces over to Witherspoon, left wing. 67-56, Florida State. Witherspoon, fall away jumper, shooter's touch, got it to go. He has 6 points and the lead down to 9. 67-58, watching that clock, 6:50 to go. McCray, slow dribble across the timeline, off a Wiggins screen, they switch it. McCray back over to Miles, right wing, in the corner, Basson. Wiggins trying to get open with Minor on him. Here's Miles, throws it up off the glass, missed it, no good. Rebound battle for Miles, grabs it. Big offensive rebound there. McCray a long three, no good. Jones will run down another long rebound. LeJay on the attack, to the rack, missed the layup, no good. There's a lid on the basket down here. Now Pitt the other way. Minor turns on the Jets, turns a corner in the air to Dunning, a left wing three, drilled it. Dunning has 5 threes and a new season high 26. And just like that, it's down to 6. 67-61 under 6 minutes to play. Jones backing down Indra-Situs along the baseline under the hoop. In a double team, back out Wiggins. Great look at a three, no good, and over the top of the backboard. And Florida State is ice cold right now. Steen and Somerville in. Miles and Wiggins will sit down. The Noles are 2 of 10 from 3 in this half. In fact, we've missed our last 8, and we haven't made a shot in over 3 minutes. The lead down to 6. We led by as many as 24. 67-61. Corin top of the key. Hands off to Minor. Fans that are here are into it. Minor with it on the bounce. 8 to shoot. Minor looking down low to Corin, right baseline. Cross court pass, Dunning cutting, lost it. Corin got it back 2. Corin 1, and he leans in and a foul on Steen. With 1 to shoot, Steen's called for the foul, his second, team number 3. And so Corn will go to the line to shoot 2. Wow. What a change of pace this one is. We started the half on an 8-0 run. We've been outscored 31-13 since. Corn makes the free throw. He's got 13. Somebody's got to step up and find a way here. 67-62. 5:19 to go. Second one. Made them both. Corn has 14, 67-63. The lead cut to 4. The Oakland Zoo behind me, starting to hop and make some noise. Man-to-man defensively. McCray far sideline to a cutting Jones down low. Jones right block area, lost the dribble, a reach-in foul called on Dunning. Give Luke Laux credit on that one. He worked Bill Covington Jr. After that call to Steen. Dunning's first foul, team number 6. Jeff Capel pleading his case with Bill Covington. It's on the way up. It's 2 free throws. Big free ones here. 5:06 to play. Lead down to 4. 67-63. Jones misses the free throw. Goodness. Haven't made a shot, haven't scored in 4 minutes. And from the line tonight, we are 5 of 9. Jones is 2 of 5. Second one. Got that one to go. He has 15, the lead at 5, 68-63. Wiggins in. Jones will sit down. 5:06 to play. Well, 3 years ago, we came from behind on the road to beat Miami, down 25 in the second half. That was the largest comeback in ACC history. Pitt trailed by 24 at one point. Right wing, a drive. Dunning stumbling in the paint to Indrasitis. Now back out Witherspoon. 10 to shoot. On a flare, Minor lost it. Couldn't hang on to it with his right hand. Into the Pitt bench goes the ball. And a key turnover there. Both teams doing a good job taking care of it. 8 turnovers each. 4:40 and counting. 68-63, Florida State. McCray off a high ball screen, now guarded by Corn. Bounces inside, bad pass. Throw it away, bad pass. 9 turnovers on the night by Florida State. Corn gets it, somebody's got to stop the ball. Runs over Basong, it's an offensive foul. Great job by Tomas, standing his ground with the physical Corn, coming downhill with a full head of steam. Big charge taken. Corn, his third, team number 7. 4:25 and counting. 68-63. Noles by 5. McCray to Somerville. Handoff back to McCray off a screen. McCray right wing. McCray inside out. Dribble drives. Kicks to Basong. Now Basong cut off along the baseline by Dunning. Basong nearly traveled. Needs help. Bounce passes over to McCray. 8 to shoot. Rob will wind up and fire a 3. Too strong. No good. Battling for a rebound and a loose ball foul. Underneath called on Steen. Tony Padilla not happy with Alex Steen. Noel's going to calm down on the calls they don't like. He, I think, just warned Steen, who picked up his third, team number 4. Jones in, and Steen will sit down. 4:02 to play, 68-63. Florida State looking to hang on here. Man-to-man, Minor off a Corrin screen. We switch it in the corner. Indrasitis driving by Somerville. Back out Dunning. Catch and release 3. Way off, no good. Man, I don't think he had missed Dunning yet in the second half. Rebound to Somerville. McCray brings it near sideline. Guarded by Indrasitis. McCray looking for room. McCray wants to back him in. Going one-on-one. McCray in the paint. Rises up. Puts it up. Missed it. Wiggins the offensive rebound. Back out to McCray. McCray crossing all the way in, stripped from behind. It's out of bounds. They're going to say off of his leg. It will go back to Pitt. McCray says we want to look at it. Luke Laux looking at Schneider and Rubin. Michael Rubin and Ryan Schneider, they say no. It's off for Rob. And our final in-game timeout here in this one. Don't go anywhere. We got a game. 3:27 to play. Florida State clinging to a 5-point lead, leading 68-63. We are back after this timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Ooh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact, it's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact, America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY Industry reported total sales.
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Noles. Like the Noles, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient, acclaimed impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust today. Contact Renewal by Anderson at bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
And we are live. Our Renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Our energy-efficient acclaimed impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. I want to say thanks to everybody that joined us all season long from Glory Days Grill here in Tallahassee. Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Our final show was on Monday night. Had a blast. Again, thanks to all you friends and family of Florida State hoops, making Inside Seminole Basketball a hit once again this year. And make sure you get to Glory Days Grill. Make sure you get to Glory Days Grill. Great food, great staff, great specials to cheer on the Noles. Well, lid on the basket here down the stretch. We missed our last 8 shots, haven't made a shot in nearly 6 minutes. Thankfully, Pitt hasn't made one in nearly 3 minutes. We haven't made a 3 since the 1806 mark. We missed our last 9 threes. But we still have the lead. Up by 5. We've led by as many as 24. So we're just trying to hang on here. Up 5. 3:27 to go. Got to lock it in defensively right now on the road. Trying to find a way to hang on here. Minor over to Witherspoon. Pitt has the basketball out of the timeout. Witherspoon, left wing, guarded by McCray. Witherspoon to Dunning. He's been hot in the corner. Wiggins right there. Dunning with it. Dunning drives to the right hand into the lane. Dunning fall away, 15-footer, air ball, no good. McCray the rebound. Just need a few stops, couple of buckets. Call it a night. Under 3 to play. Lasong, a screen from McCray to Somerville. Handoff now to Jones. Back to McCray. McCray surveying, looking. McCray. Now to Basong, 10 to shoot. Over to Jones near the timeline to McCray, guarded by Corin. In the corner, Somerville 5, 4. Rob will drive all the way to the rack. He missed the dunk again off the heel. Somerville knocks it away from Corin. Ball loose, bodies hit the deck. The call, it's out of bounds. Whose ball is it? Looks like it's Pitt's basketball. You want to talk about lid on the basket. McCray just missed his second dunk of the night with the right hand. I don't think I've seen anything like it. We've missed our last 9. 5-point lead, 2:30 to go. Minor over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now back to Dunning. Dunning over to Minor, left wing extended. Now top of the key, Corin. Corin, right wing, Indrasitis. Indrasitis hands off Dunning. Dunning 10 to shoot. Corin's got Somerville on him. It's a mismatch. 8. Pass inside, knocked away by Somerville, but to Minor. Out to Witherspoon. 5, 4. Here's a step back 3. No good. And the rebound. Ball loose in the corner. McCray has it. Big stop right there. Great job by Somerville fighting down low with Corin. Under 2 minutes to go. 68-63. Knowles have not made a shot in almost 7 minutes. Over 7 minutes, rather. Here's McCray near the timeline. Need a bucket. McCray guarded by Dunning. He'll drive on Dunning. Bounces over. The up fake Wiggins. A long 3. Shorted it. No good. Basong couldn't grab the rebound, but a whistle and a loose ball foul on Corin. That's his 4th in team foul number 8. And Basong heads to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Goodness gracious. What a second half. Florida State 0 of our last 10. We haven't made a shot since the 9:05 mark, yet still lead by 5. Nearly 8 minutes without a made shot. 1-and-1 Basong, big free throw, missed it, no good. And the rebound to Indrasitis, racing the other way. Indrasitis behind the back, in the paint, back out Minor. Minor, couple of dribbles, hesitates. Now back on top of the key. Here's a big 3 coming, no good. And McCray the rebound. Unbelievable, neither team can hit a shot right now. Watching the clock, 1:10 and counting, 68-63 Florida State. The Noles haven't made a shot in 8 minutes. Unreal. And we're winding this clock down. 1 minute to play, 10 to shoot. Somerville off a screen, guarded by Corin. Somerville right wing with it. Somerville crossing, Somerville driving, kicks out Jones, a long 3, buckets! Huge 3 by LeJay Jones. Knowles by 8. Final 45 seconds of the ball game. Huge 3 by Jones. Minor on the attack to Indrasitis, corner 3, got it. Answers, timeout Pitt. Hang on a second. Bill Covington Jr. says it's a 2. They're going to take a look at it and stop the clock to see whether it's a 2 or a 3. Bill Covington says that's a 2. So he's calling it a 2, but they can look at it here to make sure they got it right. So quickly, as Cam Miles checks in, it's a Sunstop second look. Be sure to visit one of their 80 stores in North and Central Florida, South Alabama, and South Georgia. Join Sunstop Rewards today. Shop more, save more. Sunstop, proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. Before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. .7 to play. They call it a 2 on the floor. They're taking a look at it. 39.7 to play in the ball game. On an Indrasitis jumper, they called it 2. They're looking at to see if it was a 3. Jeff Colhane back with you. Our renewal by Anderson courtside seats here inside the Peterson Event Center. The last 10 minutes have not been pretty, but right now Florida State, as it stands, leads 71-65 with 39.7 to play. Roman Cialepa took a shot over his left eyebrow. And they're going to actually review it. It's going to be a 3. So it's a 3, the lead down to 5 for Indrasitis. Cialepa's back in the game wearing number 24. He got cut open, blood on his uniform, so he had to change jerseys. Final 39.7 seconds. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. Miles will inbound. Miles into Somerville quickly. Somerville in a tough spot in the corner. You can dribble, Martin. Somerville trying to dribble out. Over to Miles. You got to get across the timeline. Down the floor to a wide open Wiggins who dunks it home. Over the top, they beat the press. Up by 7. Andrositis at MBA 3, off no good. Cialepa battling Somerville. He's called Martin for a loose ball foul. But it's only team foul number 5. Somerville's second. We do have a foul to give as Luke Laux lets his guys know. Here comes Basong back in for Florida State. Miles will exit with 23.6 to play. Corin in, Cialepa out. 73-66, Florida State looking to hang on here on the road. 23.6 to go. Minor along the baseline, set to inbound. Out near the timeline to Witherspoon. Driving on Somerville. Leaning, shooting. Missed it, no good. McCray the rebound. And what do we have? Oh, they call a loose ball foul on Florida State. Goodness. They're going to call it on Wiggins. So it's on Wiggins. That's his third. Team foul number 6. No more fouls to give for FSU. Stay with us. Our Sunstop postgame shows right around the corner. 17.8 to play. 73-66 Florida State. Looking for our 5th consecutive ACC road win. Andrositis lobs to Corin. Handoff Andrositis, and Wiggins bumped him. Not a smart play by Chauncey on the sideline. And he got in the way of Andrositis and bumped him and puts him at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 4th foul on Chauncey. Team foul number 7. Clock stops, 15.9 to play. Steen coming in, Basong is out. 15.9 to go, 73-66. Florida State by 7 here late into the night, Wednesday evening on senior night at the Peterson Event Center. 1-and-1, Andrositis, free throw, got it, solid. Andrositis is now 6 of 6 from the line. He's got 16 points, been so good for Pitt off the bench over the last month of the year. And not a great free throw shooter coming in, 23 of 40. 57%, been great tonight. Second one, made that one. 7 of 7 from the line. Miles in, Steen out, Cialepa in, Corin out. 15.9 to play, 73-68. Noles by 5. Shot clock is off. We do have 1 timeout remaining if we get in trouble. So Steen's got to stay in as I think Miles has to come out as he can't exit without a play happening. Time didn't come off the clock, and so Wiggins will have to exit. Steen's back in. So no time came off the clock. Steen's got to stay in the game, says Bill Covington Jr. 15.9 left, full court pressure. Miles into McCray, ball is loose. Miles can't handle it, we turn it over. Bad pass by Miles, McCray couldn't handle it, Miles couldn't grab it, and now Pitt has it back on that end of the floor with 13 seconds remaining. We still have 1 timeout. 73-68, 13 seconds to go. In the corner, Witherspoon, inbound to Minor, the up fake, Basong flies by, a long 3, nailed it! Timeout, Jeff Capel. The lead is down to 2. Unreal. 73-71, 9.2 to go. Jeff Capel calls his final timeout. Goodness. Pitt has outscored Florida State 41-27 in the second half. The Noles led 54-30 with 18:06 to play. And we just need to get the ball in bounds, make our free throws, and get out of here. It has been a tough night in the second half, scoring the basketball. At one point we missed 10 shots in a row from the 9:05 mark to the 52-second mark. We didn't make a shot in over 8 minutes. Give Pitt credit for hanging in there. They've shot 48% from the field and 7 of 14 from 3 here in this second half. Florida State has 1 timeout remaining. 9.7 seconds left, 73-71, Noles by 2. Looking to hang on. I don't have it officially, but I would imagine this is right near one of the greatest comebacks in Pitt basketball history. The ACC record is 25 points, set by Florida State in the win at Miami 3 years ago. LeJay Jones can run the baseline. 1 timeout remaining. Arrow points at Florida State. Noles are in the bonus. Jones has it. Surveys. Looking. Now he's moving to his left. Still moving to his left. Nobody open and a timeout. Man, somebody has got to move and get open. And now Florida State has no timeouts remaining. Amazing. It is a wild game this time of year, the month of March. Crazy things happen. Crazy things go down. And we're right in the middle of something potentially crazy happening. You hope it does not. Get the ball in bounds, hang on to it, make your free throws, get out of here alive. 73-71, 9.7 seconds left. And whatever your best inbounds play is right now, let's go find it. Yeah, PTSD of the Boston College game a year ago when we were up by 9 with 2:30 to play and up by 4, up by 4 with 15 seconds to go and lost by 1. Here, up by 5, the lead's been cut to 2. 9.7 seconds to go. Just got to get the ball inbound, hang on to it, make your free throws, get it done. Best free throw shooters, you got Somerville, McCray, Miles, Jones, Wiggins. Noles tonight, 6 of 11 from the free throw line. Pitt is 13 of 17, so haven't been great from the line tonight. Full court pressure, man-to-man defensively. Jones will inbound. Jones can run the baseline. No timeouts left, got to get open. Quickly into McCray. McCray up the near side. McCray across the timeline. Time falling off. Oh my, look out. As Miner, hustling hard, runs into Luke Laux in the scores table right in front of us. 5.9 to go, and McCray will shoot the 1-and-1. Corin in, Cialeppa out. Here's McCray at the line. 4 of 16 from the field tonight, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists for the senior out of Columbia, South Carolina. Got to make the free throws. Basong coming in for Miles for better defense and a longer, taller frame. 5.9 to play. Go 1-and-1 here for McCray. 73-71. Free throw. Got it. Big one. 74-71. 5.9 to go. Neither team, rather Florida State is out of timeouts. Pitt also is out of timeouts. No timeouts for either side. This would make it a 2-possession game with 5.9 to play. McCray, lefty free throw, got it! And 1,600 career points right there for Robert McCray the fifth. Final 5.9, full court pressure into Miner. Miner across the timeline. Luke Laux says no fouls. A heave for 3 is good. How did he make that 3? Miner over the top of 2 Florida State defenders, somehow makes the 3, floating through the air. Basong and McCray right there, and Miner nothing but net on the 3. Jeff Capel wanted a foul, but it was good, solid defense by Basong. And the lead is down to 1, 75-74. It's a Sunstop second look right here to see where the clock should be. How's your blood pressure right now? Wow. Sunstop second look. Every game you gotta close, you gotta finish. The clock's at 1.3. Cialeppa in. And Corn will exit. Oh, no subs, excuse me. They won't let him in because there's no timeout. So you can't let somebody come in the game with the review. So Corn will stay in. 1.3 to play. Florida State leading by 1, 75-74. So right now, full court pressure, hit, Florida State. The song's got to stay in. You can't put Miles back in because there was no timeout taken. You can't put him in with the review. 1.3 to play, no timeouts left. The arrow points at Florida State. Both teams are in the 1-1. The Noles are going to line up with the football play, it looks like. We've got 3 receivers left, one to the right of Jones, the inbounder. Basong to the right, Wiggins, McCray, and Somerville wide left. 1.3 to go. Jones will inbound. We run the play. Baseball pass down the floor. Basong goes up high, grabs it. There's the horn, and that's the game. Fire up the war chant and plant the spear. Noles win. Noles win. Florida State hangs on and survives on the road and ties a school record with 5 ACC road wins in a row, tying the excellent 1991-92 Florida State squad. The final, Florida State wins it 75-74. Give Pitt a whole bunch of credit. The Panthers outscore the Seminoles 44-29 in the final 20 minutes of this game after the Noles got off to an 8-0 start. 8-0 run to begin this final 20 minutes of action. Oh, 75-74, the final. Hanging on, getting it done. And 5 straight road wins in ACC play for the Garnet and Gold. Chauncey Wiggins will join us here courtside. Oh, my goodness gracious. The senior from Atlanta. Wow. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Man.
I'm doing, yeah.
How did that feel?
A win is a win.
There you go.
Yeah.
You guys hung in there. Just talk about the fight from this team, Chauncey. Pitt, give them a lot of credit, obviously, for hanging in there. Just take me through what this one means.
Yeah, I mean, every team in ACC is good. I mean, obviously, Pitt has great coaches. The Cable brothers and the other guys on there. But Pitt's a tough place to play at always. And I'm just glad that we were fighting, but a win is a win at the end of the day, so we're going to keep stacking.
Amen to that. 18 points tonight for you. You knocked down 4 threes.
Yes.
What were you seeing out there offensively? What was working for you?
I mean, honestly, trying to score at 3 levels, trying to score inside and 3-point, I'm a shooter, so, that's going to fall from time to time, so yeah.
Yep. Hey, the month of March.
I know.
Crazy things happen, right?
Yes, exactly.
By the way, you guys just tied a Florida State school record.
Yes.
5 straight ACC road wins. It hadn't happened since year 1 in the league back in 91-92.
Yes.
What's that number mean to you?
I mean, that means everything. I mean, that's why I came here to, set program records, and I'm just glad we're doing it at the end of the day. I'm just glad that we came out with a win. So we're going to get back and get ready for senior night on Saturday.
There you go. Go celebrate with your teammates.
No problem.
Thanks for some time. Yeah. Chauncey Wiggins, kind enough to join us here courtside. We appreciate that. Hung on. Found a way to get it done. Pitt fighting, scratching, clawing. Florida State finds a way. Winning tonight over Pitt by the final of 75-74. Stay with us. Our Sunstop postgame show is right around the corner. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolf.